Hi everyone, my name is Ilya Zomba and today I'm going to share the news of IMF Team. IMF stands for International Master Franchising. So first of all, I would like to update you on a store count. And before I do that, I would like to look back and see the dynamics of the store opening in the past. So in the first year of 2014, we opened the first international store. Then each year we grow for just several stores, 4, 1, then 2. In 2018, we grew for 6 stores. 2019, 5 stores. And in 2020, we grew for 9 stores. And you remember, it was a COVID year, travel restrictions, bans and everything. So what do you think, what we plan for 2021? We were quite ambitious on that. We really aimed for the moon, and we thought that we would be able to open 20 stores. And where do you think we are now at the moment? Well, we are here. Dodo is not a company of only good news, so if we are behind the plan, we will openly admit it. But we're not going to be too pessimistic at the moment, because at the moment we have 10 stores in construction. So first of all, this summer will be really hot for us because we are opening 2 new countries, Poland and Vietnam, and we aim to open 5 stores in these countries, 2 in Vietnam and 3 in Poland. Also, 3 more stores in the existing countries are going to open up this summer. It's Estonia, Romania, and Nigeria. And then 2 stores in Lithuania are coming up for the autumn. And then there is one secret country that we've just recently signed. I'm not going to disclose this info at the moment, but soon you will know. And also we hope that the first store in this country will be opened this autumn. Actually, after my last presentation, there were lots of questions. Are we really going to enter only smaller markets? No, I think I was misunderstood. So now I'm going to share a little more of our logic. Of course, we look at the whole picture. We know where the pizza market is, what it's about. So this is just a screenshot from Pizza Magazine Quarterly. We see the whole picture. But then how to decide where should we go? Smaller countries, big countries, what ratios should we maintain? So we implemented a very simple matrix. So on the horizontal axis, there is a market volume. I think it's quite clear what it is. And on the vertical axis, there is market complexity. And by market complexity, I understand how complicated the market is for us. Is it emerging or mature market? How competitive it is? How far from us it is? And is it similar to a cultural code that we share or not? So let's just put some different markets into this matrix just to calibrate it. So of course, in the left lower corner, there'll be ex-CIS countries because we know for sure that our model works there. The market is not competitive, it's emerging. So it's quite clear. But of course, the market volume is minimum. On the opposite end would be the United States of America, the biggest market, almost a third of the world pizza market. So it's mature, very competitive, distant. You understand why it's there. So it's in segment 3. So let's just put some markets on the matrix so you see the logic behind. So you see there is Eastern Europe in segment 1 because, of course, it has much more market volume than ex-CIS. It's a little bit more complicated, but we know for sure how to work there. Then, for example, there are markets in segment 4. Segment 4 is where the market volume is limited, but still market is very complicated. So it's smaller countries of Europe, Scandinavian countries. Also, you might wonder why there is nobody in segment 2. It's because I think we are kind of 50 years late behind the schedule. So there are no empty markets with empty and easy markets for us left. Latin America, Sub-Saharan Africa, actually, we put it in segment 1 because we know how to work with them. Western Europe is the second biggest market, the whole Western Europe. Okay, so what we aim to is we aim to maintain the 7-to-3 ratio. Every out of 10 countries, we would like to have 7 countries from segment 1 and 3 countries from segment 3. But as for the resources, it will be quite opposite. I think 7 countries from smaller market might take up only about 30% of our resources, and 70% of the resources of the teams will go for the competitive and bigger markets. So actually, we should become a copy machine for smaller markets, like this. There's a copy machine. How should we improve our franchise to do this? Let's first ask ourselves what our franchise is all about. So it's all about a business model, and the business model consists of 5 major pieces. The biggest one of them is our IT system. As you remember, we are a digital franchise. Then there is a management system. Management system is a set of skills and knowledges and everything, how to run the store. Then there is a training center. Training center is needed to distribute these knowledges. So it's a knowledge-based, digest, trainings, community, whatever, all kind of means to distribute the knowledge. Then there is a marketing. We believe the marketing plays a very important role in our business model. And we possess a lot of knowledges. We know how to run the marketing for our business. So it's brand positioning, it's format design. I think we do great designs and everything. R&D, menu management, deal management, it's all in this section. And also the last but not least section is the business system. It's about how to run not the store, but a country, nationwide. How to run a supply chain, how to enter the country, how to build a market presence. It's all blocked here. Basically, it's how to utilize the economy of scale. What we've been doing over the last 2 months, we were improving pieces of our business model, pieces of these blocks. And as you see, we want to become the copy machine, so we need to eliminate the bottlenecks. And that's the first thing I would like to tell you about. We removed the major bottleneck in our Dodo Is. I will explain you. I'm not going too deep into technical details, but can you imagine each country has its own check printing hardware. These machines that print checks, they are different in each country. And each time we had to implement this solution in Dodo Is, we had to hard code the solution. So if you just imagine this printing machine has a kind of socket, we had to design a plug every time. So it took us a lot of time. It's more than months of Dodo Is team working on that. So for every country, we were designing this plug and sockets solution. But now this bottleneck is removed thanks to the team. No more. So we kind of invented a universal plug that fits everything. So what it gives us, it helps us to roll out quicker in all the markets, and of course it saves up money. So we can reduce the country fee for that, because it took us a lot of money, about $30,000 to $50,000 we spent for this integration things. We have written lots of guide this quarter, the last 2 months. There was a menu guide, purchasing guide, training, opening, and everything. So it was more than 10 guides in our knowledge base. It's about sharing the knowledge. I would like to announce that we launched a product dashboard. Menu management is a skill, and we want all our partners to manage the menu very wisely. So we shared the tool that will help them to do this. So this is the basic stars and dogs matrix. It puts the pizzas, the product, in segments, so our partners will see what products should be given more promotion, what should be excluded from the menu, what recipes should be improved, and everything. It looks a bit complicated, so we conducted a webinar, and these are the real reviews from our partners there. So you see, partners are quite happy that we give them this tool. In Lithuania, they have already managed to improve one product based on the information given on this tool. So that's the major 3 things. Actually, there were so many bites and pieces of improving our system, it will take hours to tell you about everything. So I just chose those 3 major things. But we are just launching. So if you want to join, if you want to come aboard, please write to Anton Duragan at a.duragan@dodobrands.io. And we would like to work with you. Thank you. Bye.